Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you an NFL Week 1 preview between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now let's start with the road team, Pittsburgh, in this game. You know the Baltimore Ravens hate you guys, and they're going to try to come after the quarterback and kill you guys. So what you have to do is loosen up that pressure with the quick and short passing game. If you guys can dink and dunk your way down the field, it's going to ease up that pressure. It's going to help you guys have more effective running game, because you can't just try to run against the Baltimore Ravens with Haloti Ngata and Cody right there in the middle. So you have to make sure you try to open it up by passing the football. A short, quick passing game will prove to have some success. And with that, you want to utilize your pass to set up your run. I just mentioned it. If you can effectively get these guys worried about the passing game, you can slip your draw plays in there. You can slip your quick trap plays in there. You can slip those dives in there. Use your pass to set up the run, and you guys will have some success against the Baltimore Ravens defense. Now, defensively, Ray Rice is a solid player, guys, for the Baltimore Ravens. His contribution to this game should be minimal. Eliminate what he wants to do in the pass game. You got to make sure you sure tackle this guy. He can do damage in the pass game. He's their version of Maurice Jones-Drew, a guy that's very versatile. In the running game, you want to make sure you take away the running game. That way you take away a lot of what the Ravens want to do offensively. You take away the best option, which is Ray Rice. You also defensively want to make sure you guard the sidelines. Flacco has a strong arm and throws a beautiful deep ball, and now they have a deep ball catcher, a deep ball specialist in Lee Evans. You want to make sure you guard the sidelines, force Flacco to go underneath and go to the middle of the field. You guys should have some success, and you also want to put pressure on those offensive tackles for the Baltimore Ravens. Looking at the Ravens in this game, offensively, you want to attack the outside of the Pittsburgh Steelers with Lee Evans. Lee Evans has the knack to catch the deep ball, so he's a great playmaker, dynamic playmaker. Stretch that defense out, attack these guys vertically. You also want to get both tight ends involved early. You have two solid young tight ends in Dixon and also Pitta. Get these guys involved. A lot of double tight end sets, a lot of blocking, a lot of down the hash. Get these guys involved, so that way you can have some success and have those Steelers linebackers worried about those tight ends. And shotgun will be your friend, guys. If you stay in the shotgun, if you find yourself if they get too much pressure on Flacco, don't be afraid to get in the shotgun and stay in the shotgun, guys, because that's going to give Flacco that half a second to complete passes. Defensively, a good mix of zone will be good against this Pittsburgh Steelers, because you want to make sure you don't want to get man, because they have a lot of speed. They could burn your corners, but you want to give Big Ben different looks. Give him a half a field as well. Force him to one side. Give him a half a field to look at, and that way you can be able to bottle him up on the sideline. And also, you got to eliminate that threat to run is what I'm trying to say with Ben Roethlisberger. If you guys try to fly up the football field, he'll step up, extend plays, get outside the pocket, and that's where they cause damage, and that's where you guys defensively stay on the field. So you want to eliminate that by, like I said, giving him a shorter field, putting pressure to one side, forcing him to collapse himself on the sideline outside the hash box, and that way you can play effective defense. Now let's look at the positional breakdowns to see who has the edge in this matchup. Starting with the quarterbacks, you have to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger, Super Bowl winner, two-time Super Bowl winner, and a guy that can escape pressure. I like that a lot about Ben Roethlisberger. Best running backs, you got to go with the Baltimore Ravens. I like their depth. Ray Rice is a talented running back, one of the best backs in the league. Getting Ricky Williams is also huge too. This guy can provide pop out the backfield. Best receiving core, I say the Pittsburgh Steelers. Emmanuel Sanders, you look at Mike Wallace, Hines Ward, these guys can stretch the field, and also very underrated tight end in Heath Miller. Best offensive line, I say it's even. Both teams have some leakage on that offensive line. Both have some question marks, especially on the tackle spot. So look for these guys to have an even matchup with that offensive line. Best defensive line, I say it's even. These teams mirror each other on the defensive front. Both have huge nose tackles that can really plug up holes and stop the run. You look at the best linebacking core, it's even again. Suggs and Ray Lewis on one side, every Steelers linebacker on this side, so it's an even matchup in this ball game. Best defensive backs, I say it's an even matchup. Both have playmaker safeties, future Hall of Fame safeties back there, and solid enough corners to cause disruption. So I say the secondary is even. Best special teams unit, this edge goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They have an explosive returner back there, and their coverage units are also very solid. The X factor for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Big Ben. His ability to avoid pressure and get outside the pocket will be vital to this game. And Lee Evans is the X factor for the Ravens. His ability to make deep passes look easy is going to be a key cog in what they want to do offensively, especially throwing the football. This is a tough game, big rivalry game. This is going to be like watching a prize fight. I have to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers because they're more advanced in the passing game, and I have to trust them if the situation gets sticky where they have to throw themselves to a victory. I like Big Ben in that aspect. Flacco is going to be there, just not today. He's going to be there soon, though, especially throughout the season. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Time with blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.